Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this I'm going to be talking about a few things and I'm probably going to be ranting quite a lot. One of the things I'm going to be talking about is why I'm doing rivals and a couple of other things as well. So the reason why I'm doing a lot of rivals recently is because a lot of people, because I'm an all-wheel drive drifter, a lot of you guys know that already, but a lot of people seem to come across to my YouTube and come across to my streams, and they always seem to have a need of commenting all the time saying you're an all-wheel drive drifter, you don't have no skill, blah blah blah, you can't drift rear-wheel drive, you're talented in this that and other. And that's why I've been doing rear-wheel drive recently, to prove a point, on which I have proved on rivals. I've got top 10 on one track and I'm top 50 on 4 and I'm top 100 on rest. Now, for them to turn around and say an all-wheel drive drifter has no skill and has come across to rear-wheel drive and got top 100 on every single track, near enough, and got top 10 on most at front-wheel drive tracks, and majority of people on leaderboards like SMD Womb, he's mainly a front-wheel drive drifter and he gets same, but yet he's done rear-wheel drive rivals and he's top 50 on near enough every single track. And same with old Mr. P, he's mainly an all-wheel drive drifter and he's done rear-wheel drive rivals and got top 1, 2 on every track without doing any drivebacks. I've done them without doing any drivebacks, but yet everyone else on leaderboards from 200 and above have done drivebacks, and they tell us that we ain't got no skill, all-wheel drive drifters, but yet we've just come across to rear-wheel drive and got the scores up we've got without doing any drivebacks. We've only doing it since Forza 5. I've only done rear-wheel drive since Forza 5. Woom's doing it a little bit longer, so has Pete. I've only done it since Forza 5, and they're turning around and saying that all-wheel drive drifters have got no skill, when majority of people on leaderboard, up high anyway, are all-wheel drive drifters, but yet they've got the need to say we've got no skill. And that's the other thing, you know, it's like when we call them out, for, it's like they sit there and they complain, no, you shit, this and over, I'm calling you out for a drift battle, blah blah blah, so we accept it. Then they go running away as soon as we accept it and want drift battlers. It's like a guy on my YouTube channel, King Posh's competition, or me versus King Posh, something like that, and he commented on it saying, all-wheel drive noob, I can get them points in rear-wheel drive. So I went, prove it then, I've made drift battle. And then he come out with all sorts of excuses, fucking blah blah, this that and over, he can't do it. And it's been 3 weeks now and I'm still waiting, and he just comes up with all sorts of excuses. Now, I'm not saying every rear-wheel drive drifters like that, but I'm probably saying like a good 60%, 70% of rear-wheel drive drifters are like that. They claim that all-wheel drive people's got no skill, but yeah, we can drift every single drivetrain and near enough get the same points, so that was what everyone else is doing. I'm not trying to sound big-headed and say that I'm good, because I know I'm not the best, but it's like last night, I was in a rear-wheel drive lobby, and PDS Freak, whatever you call him, he's a nice guy, I had no problems with him or anything like that. I'm just trying to prove a point here, that he's like second or third on every single rivals, and I was within like 500 points what you were getting on every single track. I was within 500 points of him, and I've only been doing rear-wheel drive since Forza 5, and he's been doing it since God knows when. He's been doing it a hell of a lot longer than what I have, put it that way. And it's people like that. It's like, don't get me wrong, he weren't hating on me, but when you get common people in rear-wheel drive lobbies or on videos on YouTube or on stream, and they come in and they just hate and hate and hate, and you prove them wrong. And it's like another guy on YouTube, I'd say quite famous, but a lot of you guys probably already know about this, but I'm not. Hey guys, sorry about that, I had to cut it there because you could hear next door neighbours arguing and I didn't want it in video. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, there's a famous guy on YouTube, right, I say famous, and I called him out for a friendly drift battle. A lot of you guys already know about this, but I'm not getting into details. Videos up there on YouTube if you want to go and find it. And I called him out for a friendly drift battle, and he took it such the wrong way. It was unbelievable, and I'm not even kidding. He absolutely hated on every single video on my channel. All his fans come across and hated me on Twitter, and he'll call me an all-wheel drive noob, everything. All tweets are there, proofing video on YouTube, and all I wanted was a friendly drift battle. So then he eventually turned around and said, well, if you beat my scores, then you can have me a battle. So I beat his score in my second lap on Rivals. I tweeted him, and he started to back. You could see him starting to back up and back up and back up and run away and run away. And it's people like that what are killing the community on Forza, because the rear-wheel drive drifter, yeah, don't get me wrong, they're a good rear-wheel drive drifter, I'm not gonna lie, he's alright, but he absolutely hates anyone who just all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. He hates them, and majority of rear-wheel drive drifters are like that. 50%, oh, I said 90% of them, they hate anyone who doesn't drift rear-wheel drive, and I don't understand why. Because they hate on people like me and like Pete and like Woom, and we come rear-wheel drive and we beat them, then they still moan that they're better. When it's like this, it's like that guy, for instance, who I've just been talking about. Me, Woom, and a few other people were in a lobby playing, and he's joined our lobby on his live stream. And he fucking started running his mouth about tandeming, and we started tandeming, and me and Woom were on each other's door by literally inches. I'm not even kidding. We were perfect around every corner on inches, and he couldn't keep up with us, and he couldn't keep on door, he couldn't keep angle, he couldn't keep up with us. So after 2 or 3 passes, what did he start doing? He started ramming, flying that straight, ramming into us, ploughing, laughing on stream, stuff like that. And to me, it's people like that who are killing Forza, because all-wheel drive drifters, we're not bothered. We're happy for rear-wheel drive, we're happy for front-wheel drive, we're happy for everyone. We don't get shit. We don't go hating on anyone, we're not bothered. And you get rear-wheel drive drifters who hates everyone who's not rear-wheel drive. It's like on forums, for instance. I went on forums and posted a rear-wheel drive drifting competition. Quite a lot of people entered. Some money got won, and there was no hate on that whatsoever. I posted a week later, I think it was a week or 2 later, an all-wheel drive competition. I got that much hate off everyone on forums. I got 3 moderators who were sat there bullying me for my spelling when I'm dyslexic, bullying me about the post, and they basically just bullied me out of the forums, then banned me, and I did nothing wrong. And that's what people are like. So for me, the community's dead. That's why you don't see me on forums. That's why you don't see me drifting with a lot of people. You just see me online or doing tuning setups, because the community's dead for me, and it's dead for a lot of people. And I'm not trying to hate on anyone. It's just that it's them certain people, or majority of people, what just sit there hating on everyone apart from rear-wheel drive drifters. And so I'm sat here in all-wheel drive drifter, I get hate left, right and centre on YouTube. I don't understand how many people are blocked on that. And same with Twitch, same with Mr. Pete, same with Woom, same with all them who are really good in all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, and they hate so much on us. And when you actually turn around, I say, why don't you actually check the rivals out then? Check the leaderboards and see that we can actually drift rear-wheel drive, and we get good points doing it. Not saying we're the best, but we can hang with the top 10 in rear-wheel drive points drifters. And we just still get so much hate that we're talented, that we can't drift, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this. And to me, it's just, that's what makes me want to stop playing Forza, to be honest with you. And that's why I haven't really been playing it a hell of a lot. And because I'm just getting fed up of getting hated on left, right and centre for being an all-wheel drive drifter. But yet, when you do something about it and when you call them out, they just don't want to do anything at all. They just sit there and cry and run away, and they're just like, ha ha ha, I'm going to hide behind a sheet, and they just sit there and hide behind a name, and that's all they ever do. It's like with me, if someone calls me out, whether, no matter what drivetrain they're in, what track they want to do, what restrictions they want to do, I will do it. Even if I know I'm going to lose, I will still do it, because I'd rather do it and lose instead of being known as that guy what then do it and runs away like what majority of people do. And you can see it on YouTube, you can see it on Twitch when people stream, you can see it all over the place. I get spammed with messages over Xbox, and you just see it left, right and centre. And it's just that what annoys me, because I'm not trying to say I'm the best at it, but I know I can hang with the top. I know I can. It's like with Mr. P. He's best on game. No one I know can beat him in a drift battle. If it's on leaderboard, it's slightly different because that's in their favour, because it's to a certain car to a certain class, if that makes any sense. It's like with Nürburgring at the minute, I've just beat my best and got a 48,000 round it. But that's to a car what I've been restricted to use. But if I could use my RX-7, I can get 55s around that. With a drop of a hat, I can get 55s. In all-wheel drive, I can get 54s. But because it's restricted to a car what I don't like, cars what I don't like, I can only get a 48. And people, I don't know, I'm just rambling on here, it's just getting it. But you can, that's why you can, I'm not really doing a lot of videos anymore, and I'm not playing a lot of Forza as much as what I used to, and I'm not streaming, I'm not doing videos, because people are just necking me. It's just, you're basically just getting bullied out of the game, basically. And that's why it is just tearing your head off, and it's tearing my head off, it's tearing everyone's off and I don't know, it's just, well, anyway guys, sorry about that rant and that ramble and shit like that, but yeah, that's why I've been doing rivals, and that's that little rant I was talking about. But yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I'm going to have to leave it there, so yeah, peace.